Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for tuning in. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys step 4 of how to make your own lace frontal wig, which is making the actual wig. In the past few weeks, I've shown you step 1, 2 and 3, which is bleaching the knots, tinting the lace and customizing your hairline. Okay, so in this video, I'll show you how to actually construct a full lace frontal wig. So if you're interested in seeing how I do that, please keep watching. Okay, so what you'll need to make your own lace frontal wig is obviously the lace frontal, and this is how it looks like from the last time we bleached and tinted it. So this is ready and we've also customized it. As you can see, I've put it into 2 braids just to make sure that when I'm stitching there's not hair in the way, because that can be quite annoying. But if you're gonna put it in 2 braids like this, just make sure it's flat on the side, because then you want to make sure that when you sew the wig it actually lies flat. Okay, so you'll need this, and then you'll need bundles of hair. Obviously I have 1 full bundle of hair here, and then I have some old hair that is just sitting around that I might as well use. So essentially you need 2 bundles. This is about 2.5 bundles of hair. So you'll need this plus the lace frontal. You need a dome cap. I use this one. It's a mesh dome cap, sorry, because it has a little holes, and I like this compared to the other ones because this is breathable. So it's not gonna be too hot under your wig if you use the mesh dome cap. So 1 mesh dome cap that fits your head. You need needles, obviously, thread, and you'll need some pins, okay, just to pin down the hair. You'll also need a canvas block or canvas head in the size of your head. Now if you're really serious about making wigs and making sure that you make your wigs properly, you're gonna have to get yourself a canvas head. This is the best way to make sure that the wig you make fits you properly. Now these canvas heads you do not find in South Africa, or at least I haven't come across any store that sells it yet. So I get mine on Amazon, but yeah, just make sure you use this instead of the styrofoam heads, because those ones can be quite small, and when you make your wig it tends to be too small and it becomes a mess. So just make sure you buy this. Okay, they come in sizes. I do have other sizes, like for example 23 inches. This is quite a big head, but yeah, they come in different sizes. So essentially, if you're a wig maker and you make it for other people, it's so much more beneficial for you to get canvas heads, because then when you get measurements from your customers, you make sure that you use the correct canvas head size, and that way you'll ensure that every time you make a wig for a customer, it actually fits properly. I'm quickly going to show you guys how I measure my head to know which size canvas head to get. To measure your head, you'll need a measuring tape. These ones that they use for clothing. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and remove my wig quickly. Don't mind my ugly braids. I haven't done them in like a whole week. That's what they look like this. So you'll use the side that says inch, okay, because this canvas heads come in inches. So you'll take this part with the solid little gold thing, and you start from here, and then you want to take it back below the nape like that, okay, and then around just above your hairline like that, and then you're going to meet the other part here, okay. I'm a 21.5, okay, 21.5, which is why I have a 21.5 canvas block. Place this canvas head on one of these. It's like a little tripod type of thing. And then I'm gonna go ahead and wear my dome cap. Just make sure this line is in the middle. is one other thing I forgot to mention that you need, which is chalk. I'll tell you what you need that for just now. You're going to mark, so I've already done this, but I just want to show you guys how to do it. You're going to mark where your ear is, okay? This really helps so that you put your wig down on the right, your lace down on the right spot. So your lace should sit behind your ear where you've made the marks with chalk. So essentially this is the back of the head and this is the front of the head. Okay, the flat side is the front. So I'm going to put this down this way and make sure that it's in the middle as well, like that. And then we're gonna put this lace closure down. Okay, I want to show you guys, you need to leave about an inch over the cap. So you need to go an inch over the cap, so you can see the cap is there, and we're gonna put this just a little bit over the cap. That gives you enough space to sort of pluck the hair and play around with it when the wig is done. Okay. So here where you've made the marks is where your lace frontal should sit, like that. It's quite tricky to do this because sometimes you need to just keep checking that the lace is still an inch above in front. So I'm just going to go and pin it down here just to make sure that we okay, so that's fine. And then I'm going to pin this on the mark that we made here. Okay, so as you can see, it's really flat here. It should be lying flat behind here. You shouldn't have any spaces here, so your frontal at the back should be flat. And then I'm going to stretch this onto the other side here. And then I'll put it down there where we made the white mark. This is how it looks like at the front. It's going to be a bit loose, but that's fine. Okay, so we're going to start by stitching down the lace frontal. So I'm going to start sewing here all the way around and make sure I secure the lace frontal before I start stitching the bundles. Okay, I'm done stitching down the lace frontal, and this is how it looks. Very flat against the head. So you can see I've stitched it all the way to here. So now I'm going to start putting the weft going that way in a U shape. up until now I've done the fold over method and I haven't cut my weft, but I've also done a single weft all the way up to here. But now I'm going to go ahead and cut my weft right here, and it's okay for you to cut your wefts if you want to. Like I don't believe in not cutting wefts. You will get a bit of shedding, that's fine, but the hair isn't going to shed forever. Because now I want to start doubling the weft, because you want to fill up, get more hair towards the top and the front, so that you make sure that your wig looks nice and full at the front. So I want to take this piece that's left over, and I've doubled it, and I'll start stitching from here all the way to the other side. So right about here at the top, I start closing off or rather straightening up the way I'm sewing. So instead of going in a U shape, I've sort of started kind of going straight. As you can see, now it looks more like a half moon than anything else. Right, so this is how it's looking. Just take this off so I can show you guys. Okay, I've closed it off, and it is straight like that. Okay, so now I'm going to cut off, turn this wig inside out. This is how it looks like, and we're gonna cut off this part of the wig cap that is just underneath our lace frontal. And just be careful while you're doing this, because you do not want to cut your lace, and you do not want to cut too close to the lace to the point where your wig starts unraveling, because that can be quite a headache to fix. If not, you'd have to probably do it all over again, and ain't nobody got time for that. And there you have it. You can keep this band, we're going to use it. If it's long enough, we'll see. Now, this is how the wig looks like. I'm actually going to try and put it on to see how it looks like. So it doesn't make much sense at the moment, but it will. Just bear with me. But yeah, this is basically how it is looking. You can see that the lace is over our ear, so we're gonna have to cut that out. Okay, there is one other step I forgot to show you guys, which is this. Turn the wig upside down, or rather inside out. Sorry. pardon my bad English. And then you put it on the mannequin like this. Doesn't have to sit properly, but I want to add hair on the inside, going that way around. And I do that because when you pull your hair up, you'll see, I'll show you. I'm gonna sew it here. Now you don't want to sew on the band because it will stretch, so you should not sew on the band like that, rather sew on top like that. Just one weft to, from here to the other side. The reason why I do this, to put one weft underneath, is because sometimes you might want to pull up your hair, you know, since it's a lace frontal, and it helps to have this hair in here. When you pull up your hair, it looks like this. It looks like this, and you don't see the band, you don't see the elastic band. I'm going to go ahead and cut off the excess lace. So I'm not going to cut too close to where the hairline starts, because we will need a little bit of lace just before we start the hairline. So I'm not going to cut completely all of the lace off completely, but I'm leaving a little bit of space. If you can see, I don't know if you can see, but there's still a little lace I'm leaving here like that. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is cut off the excess lace, because as you can see, this hair is going over my ear, like it's going over my ear like this, and it shouldn't be going over my ear, so I'm going to have to cut it here like that. And you really want to be careful when you do this, because you don't want to cut it too much, and you also don't want to cut off the sideburns, because I see a lot of people cut off the sideburns like that, and then when the customer wears the wig, it looks like that. So your sideburns stay out. But I like to leave the sideburns because, I mean, it's obvious, you need sideburns. So what you want to do is cut it in an arc shape like that, over your ear. Okay, like that, from here over your ear. So divide this here like this for you guys to see what I mean. You can get a comb and do this. I'm going to go ahead and cut it a little bit more. So we'll cut it going that way around the ear. it really can be quite tricky. It's not an easy thing to do. So do take your time with it. You need a chalk just to mark sort of where you should be cutting. And on the back side, you don't really need to mark, because remember, when you sewed, you did the marks of where the ear started. So there's no hair after the ear here. So all you're trying to do now is make space for your ear, because the hair is going over your ear. I'm going to do the same on the inside. That's that side. And then let's do the same thing on this side. Make sure there's no hair there before you cut. And then you want to just cut it here. That in somewhat of an arc shape. Like that. So because we're making space for you in this case, we're going to go ahead and do the other side. There you go. So now your ear is out, so there's no hair overlapping, no hair over your, there's no lace over your ear, and you still have sideburns here when you lay down your lace frontal. So yeah, this is how it looks. In the next video, I'm going to show you guys how I customize the front a little bit more to make it look a bit more natural. We're going to cut out the excess lace after we've customized the frontal a little bit more. Remember, I told you in the last customization video that that wasn't the last. We're going to do it a bit more to make it look natural. And then I'm going to show you guys how I sort of glue this sideburns down. And yeah, so please keep watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.